I'm back with a tutorial on basically, well, not a tutorial, but a lot of people ask me how do I keep my flyaways tame and how do I get such a sleek bun or updo whenever I'm stretching. Well, truth be told, I don't know if you guys can see my roots, but you can see the texture in front right here. My hair is not laid down at all, and then obviously when you part it you can see the texture in it. But what I do, and this is just how I do it, I'm sure everybody does this, is practically the same thing, but I get asked a lot on how to do this, so I think I'm gonna just do like a bun or maybe a ponytail, I'm not sure. So first thing I do is always detangle my hair. So my hair has been detangled actually really well, because before I go to bed at night I tend to just spritz my hair, put a little bit of oil, moisturizer, and then I slightly oil my scalp a little bit, and I always make sure I detangle. And that's basically what I did already. Now you can part your hair and style however you want to. This is just to show you guys how I keep it so sleek throughout the day. And usually before the day is over, like if I'm at work and our store closes, I usually take my ponytail off, and like it depends on how my hair is, and I just loose it down because I don't like to have my hair tied too tight, and that's too much tension on my nape. And most of the time my hair is only tied up like that from leaving the house. Usually it's in a loose bun, even if I moisturize or something. So now that you've got your hair detangled, the first thing I tend to do is moisturize my hair, and I use the Elasta QP Mango Butter Moisturizer. This is a new jar because the one I had actually finished, and surprisingly my husband seems to like it for his hair, so I don't know. So I'm just gonna apply that to the roots, and not really to the roots but to the end of my hair. And so the next thing I follow up with is either one of my regular coconut oils, but I'm gonna use this one. So you guys can tell I've been using this a lot. Look what I have left. I'm just gonna use a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna put that on my ends. Now for my roots and stuff, I usually oil it, but I'm not gonna do all that right now because I'm showing you guys basically how I get a sleek bun. So now I've been using this spritz a lot, which I actually got a cap for because I took the that was fun. I took the cap from one of my old spray bottles that I don't use anymore, like hairspray things, and I put it on it. I'm just OCD about stuff like that. It always has a cap. It always has to have a cap or something. I do the same thing with my pens. Anyway, I love this thing. I've just been spraying it on my roots. Usually at night I'll use the Kinky Curly Knot Today on my roots to help keep it soft, because you know that's a really thick product, and I tend to mix it with water, but it's still kind of thick, so that's what I use my roots. But on an everyday basis now, since I found this spritz, I actually been spraying my hair before I go to work, and I take it to work with me. So okay, there we go. Now I'm just gonna comb all this back because I'm just gonna put my hair in a ponytail. So the method to my madness, and a lot of people I think call this the black gel. I never really tried this until my Just For Me hair gel was done and over it, and I never went back and bought it because I actually was working at the Dots in Montclair, and they have a beauty supply store right next to it too, which is really good. And then I went in there and I needed a gel, and I bought this one in a smaller size today. I actually really liked it, even though it says it's a protein styling gel. I have no problems with it. It says it's non-greasy, will not flake, alcohol free, and I can vouch for this gel because I repurchased this big one mainly because I had liked it so much. It doesn't really have a scent to me, or maybe it does. Yeah, it does have a scent, but none too crazy. And this is what it looks like. This does not flake. It does not leave that black thing in your hair. At least in my opinion, it doesn't do that to my hair. But if protein is not your thing, you might want to stay away from this. But I like this gel a lot. So yeah, I usually take about a little bit of that. I put it in my palm of my hands, and this does not leave my hair dirty looking, so that's a good thing. I've heard of black gels doing that, but my hair doesn't get that. So I usually place it really good. Oh, I got some on my face. Where I need it. I just love this gel. I never knew. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's other black gels that does that, but this one surprisingly does not do that. And this doesn't leave your hair hard, in my opinion. It just has like it just gives a hold. So there we go. That's where I put it. Now I'm gonna take the, what's this thing called, the thickening growth milk. I just pour a little bit. Actually, I used to use my moisturizer, but I'm just gonna use a little bit of this, and I apply it all over the top of my hair, which is kind of crazy, right? Apply it directly where I just applied the hair gel. That's the same thing I do when I'm using my moisturizer anyway. So there we go. Now gonna take my Revlon brush. Love this thing. This is it, and I'm just gonna start brushing my hair really good. This brush is not hard, so that's a good thing, and I love this brush. I'm just gonna brush my hair really good. I start brushing my hair how I want it to basically lay on my head. If you guys can tell, like, I don't brush it back all the way. I just brush it like this. I brush it to the side because I want this side to have like a swoop look, so also on this side, and then in the middle is where I actually brush going back. Everywhere else I swoop it to the side. So then I put my hands up, put the rest of my hair up, and then I do the same thing to the back. Now, getting your hair in a ponytail when you're stretching is a tricky thing. Trust me, you have so much new growth, your hair doesn't want to lay in one place. So I just grab all my hair like this. And any part of my hair that is not really brushed neatly, I'll fix that once I tie it. And this is some hair band things that I got from the dollar store. They have no metal on them, so that's a good thing. And I wrap it like that. I don't wrap it tighter than that just because I have a tender scalp and I tend to get headaches a lot. So I'll brush one more time to make sure it's covering and it's not looking all crazy. So then I always check to make sure the back of my hair is really good. Now from here on, I just usually take a big comb and I'll make sure this is really detangled really good. And I just lost a hair from that. I take a little bit of my moisturizer again, and I just grab my hair as it's in a ponytail and I run my hands through it and I moisturize my ends. I always give my ends some love. So this part, you can either, after you've finished moisturizing, you can bun your hair or leave it in the ponytail. And the last thing I do, like I said, I've been using this a lot, and I use this when I'm at work to keep my hair hydrated, and it's this mist. I love it. I'm going to repurchase this, if not to this whole, experience with this product, because I'm not sure yet how I feel about the rest. Mainly, like, if I'm going to add to my regimen, this is a go for me. I usually spritz my hair or wet it really good, just to keep my hair hydrated. This I take to work with me because this does not leave my hair no type of way, but at the same time my hair doesn't, I use this so that my ends, especially if I have it done, I spray it throughout the day when I'm at work, so my ends doesn't get like all dry and it'll break or anything like that. So now that I'm gonna go take a shower, this is why I like to always do my hair before I do anything else. I do my makeup and stuff like that. I always try to do that last when it comes to dealing with my hair. I try to do my best. But now I'm going to take this, my scarf. I love this thing. I'm just going to put it, I tend to put it where my hairline stops, and I put this on my head, and this is going to hold everything that I just add to my hair down. And now I'm about to go jump in the shower and get my makeup on, and I'll be back to show you guys basically how it looks when I take this scarf off, because it's going to hold it. And that, guys, and as you can tell, I'm out to shower. So as for makeup, before I take off the scarf, I'm not wearing makeup. I'm just wearing concealer here. I did my brows and some gold eye pencil, and that's about it, and some lip gloss. That's it. Not wearing any foundation at all. You can see my blemishes. So yeah, let's take this down. Okay. Wow, it's like flashing lights and stuff outside. We have thunder, everything going on. So this is what my hair looks like, and to show you guys that it's not hard, I can take a brush and still rework it and have no problems. The only thing I did is kind of brush my baby hairs when I put the scarf on. That's about it. So that's how I keep my bun sleek. As you can tell, the top is starting to fizz my bun part, but the rest of my hair is still sleek back. Now throughout the day I'm going to spritz this on my hair while I'm at work, and that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until my next video, bye.